Welcome back. In our top business story, the UAE is a vital contributor to the world energy security, the head of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC, said. The UAE, which holds about 10% of the world's known oil reserves, is one of the preeminent players in the global energy arena. Abdallah Salem al-Badri, the Vienna-based Secretary General of OPEC, said ahead of the Gulf Intelligence Energy Markets Forum, which will be held on September 19th here in Dubai. According to al-Badri, the demand for OPEC crude oil this year is expected to average above 30 million barrels a day at a time when the average oil price has been well above $100 a barrel since February. The UAE's green market is expected to double from $1.4 trillion to $2.7 trillion by 2020. That's according to a recent report from the UAE division of the International Chamber of Commerce. The strong growth will be driven by the growing number of construction companies that have already started to adopt and implement eco-conscious business models. The report ties in well with Abu Dhabi's 2030 vision of becoming a more green and environmentally friendly city. Shua Capital confirmed media speculation it is looking at potential acquisitions. The DFM-listed investment bank confirmed in an emailed statement that it is in discussions with a number of possible target companies in the MENA region. Negotiations are at different stages and may or may not result in one or more acquisitions. Shua is looking at least 2 Egyptian brokerages, sources told Reuters yesterday. Shua plans to use its strong balance sheet and solid cash position to invest in growth, and that the current economic environment gives it a unique opportunity to play a major consolidator role in the region. With that, let's now look at the stock indices across the GCC. In our world business news, Greece is to remain in the Eurozone, French President Nicolas Sarkozy and German Chancellor Angela Merkel pledged. The two made the statement yesterday following a phone conference with Greek Prime Minister George Papandreou. He again vowed to meet Greece's deficit reduction targets demanded as a condition for international bailout money. Tomorrow, the European Union's Economic and Financial Affairs Council will come together in Poland to discuss steps to solve the debt crisis. For the first time, the meeting will be attended by U.S. Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner, as the U.S. has become increasingly alarmed over the EU leaders' political response to the crisis. Meanwhile, EU Commission President Barroso pressed for the introduction of joint euro area bonds, so-called Eurobonds. In the wake of the European debt crisis gaining momentum and uncertainty sweeping markets, which is, among other things, measurable by looking at the currently high stock market volatility, new stock listings are being kept on hold. First daily deals website Groupon, now Facebook, because today press reports suggest the social networking site will delay its IPO by half a year until the end of 2012. We have Bruce Powers, Head of Research at Trust Securities, here to talk about the issue. Welcome, Bruce.
Thank you.
Why is Facebook delaying its IPO? Is the market sentiment at the moment too risky?
Well, they're only delaying for about 6 months, as you said, from the first quarter of 2012. So they're looking at where the market might be going. They have said that it's because they want to keep employees motivated on new product development instead of the payout on their shares. Anticipation has been really high at the company, as you might imagine, as a number of employees will become millionaires from this. Now, if we look at the market environment and the anticipation of the future of the market environment, it's not looking too great, so I would imagine that plays some part as well. Of course, the company wants to get the best price, and therefore they need a bullish market for that.
I want to change the subject completely and towards Switzerland, the UBS, the largest bank in Switzerland. They had a press release out today saying it had discovered an unauthorized trading by a trader in its investment bank. It caused $2 billion. It is possible that this could lead to a loss. Why is this happening again? We had Jérôme Kerviel in 2008 with Société Générale, who did the same thing, cost its employer nearly 5 billion euros. Why is this still happening?
Well, it's pretty amazing that it is happening again at such a major international bank. We don't know a lot of details, but it certainly does not reflect well on the risk management at the bank, especially after the improvements that must have occurred since the debt crisis and after the loss of Societe Generale. Usually these type of large losses start small and then they get bigger as the trader tries to dig themselves out of a hole before getting caught. So there must have been some time that the positions built up, given the bank plenty of time to discover it. The fact that they didn't just shows how bad the risk management system is, because even if a trader is trying to hide these positions, the system within the bank should be able to catch somebody trying to do that, and obviously that did not happen. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of details come out.
Absolutely. It's so surprising that this happens all over again. Okay. US tech giant Microsoft is trying to become a major player for smartphones and tablets, just like rival Apple, by launching an operating system which will work across all devices, Windows 8. Tablet makers are expected to start selling products with Windows 8 by the middle of next year at the earliest. It's a radical rethinking of the operating system, experts say, and will put Microsoft back on the map, as the new software will not only be able to run on desktops, but also on mobile devices such as tablets and smartphones. With Windows 8, Microsoft is now pushing towards the post-PC world, where it is the undefeated market leader with its software running on more than 90% of the world's personal computers. But computer habits are changing. More and more people use their computers on the go, a trend to which iPad maker Apple reacted much earlier, and by that made it the leader in the tablet market. With Windows 8, Microsoft is now trying to take on Apple's success. Before we go, here's a quick overview of the oil, precious metals and currency markets. After that, we have the day's sports news for you.